But when I met her at the block party, here's the connection.
Okay.
Because I said I liked Ricky Lake.
Yes.
And I would record Ricky Lake at that age on VHS tapes. I said, I saw you on Ricky Lake, and that's one of the things that impressed Carla Page, because she was a guest and she was in the audience of the Ricky Lake show, and she said some outrageous stuff on the show about talking to her boobies.
Yes. Well, there's yes. Because Miss Page is well known for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she said that if you talk to them, they will grow. So that's one of the things she said. So as a kid, I went up to her and I said, hey, I watched you on the Ricky Lake show. So there's the connection. After she saw that I was, she was impressed with that, wow, this little kid watched me on the Ricky Lake show and knows who I am.
Right.
So she asked me to come on. I came on and we did a little segment. I didn't sing, but I just did a segment on how I met her. And we said we met through Ricky Lake.
Oh, wow.
You
But
know.
you didn't, at 11 years old, talk about her breast story on
We showed the clip.
Did you? Really?
We did.
Okay,
We showed
wow.
the clip. So,
Interesting.
And then after that, I was like, wow, this is really cool, after being on her show.
Right.
And of course, I was terrible at doing it, but I still wanted to learn and try it.
Right.
So then I figured out how to do it.
Wow.
I don't even know how.
Right.
But
Well,
there
I've
was that-
seen, I've seen some of your clips, and I've watched them over the years, and I've seen you go from this very adorable, charming little kid, and as I'm watching, I'm just thinking, oh, look how cute he is. But you could see where there was the immaturity of age, but also of not being experienced in doing it. So there was a certain rawness to it,
that you
and
never really get
innocence
back.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
just kinda
over the
sad.
years, it seems as though you've really evolved, and you've grown as a host. You've grown as within your own self-confidence, I think. Although you seemed pretty confident in some of those
Yeah.
clips
Yeah.
in the past, and you would have other kids on when you were
Oh,
younger.
yeah, it was like a kid's show,
Yeah. And you were called, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's John Crazy J. Cancio, right?
It was, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I was a crazy kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still a little crazy, but...
You are a little crazy.
A little bit,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Okay. But now you're a little more refined, so now
That's
you're
right, that's
now you're just the forever John Cancio,
That's
correct?
right, the forever John Cancio.
Forever John Cancio, yeah. So tell me, can we talk a little bit about your show? So one of the shows that you do is with Anna Hall.
Yes.
Variety with John and Anna.
Yes.
And how did that start? The two of you met in college, I think, is
We
the...
did. We
Yeah.
did. Yeah. We met in college, and she's into the arts. She's an actress. She's an amazing actress, much better than I am. And we came up with a concept to do True Talk together with an audience.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was my idea, and she was involved in it. She was going to host it with me. Somehow that didn't work. I ended up doing it by myself. And that was put on hold, and then the opportunity came for us to do a show again together, and we did Variety with John and Anna, and we did that. We started that in 2010, but I mean, we're still like really close friends.
Right,
so.
right. You can see that between you on even
Yeah.
it comes across on camera. You have a nice chemistry together.
Yeah.
So she was originally going to do True Talk with you.
She was.
Which started out as just a different sort of show with guests with a live audience, and now it's nearly exclusively a psychic talk show. So how did that evolve into
I mean,
that?
last year we did a couple different topics. We did a pet show, and we also did wine tasting and food tasting episode. So we still do other stuff on occasion, but you're right, it's mainly psychic stuff. I think that's just what the audience wants.
Right.
And if the audience wants it, then I think that's what we should give them.
Right.
So that's really how it turned into a psychic show.
I would imagine that you have, and again, I've been on there myself, and I enjoy it, but you
did
have
a great
all
job
different.
as
Thank
well,
you,
every
thank you.
time.
There's a lot of different guests that come on. There's a lot of different people with different backgrounds, different skill level, different personalities.
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering, like maybe some time when you've been on there, if there have been times when it gets like a little bit crazy, a little bit like out of, you feel like all of a sudden, wait, what happened? It's my show and it's not quite, I don't have the reins in my hands. Has that happened before? In terms of it?
She's talking about Psychic Tita.
I am. I'm talking about psychic gone wrong.
Yes,
right?
Gone wrong.
And
yeah.
Yeah, and I think we have do we have a clip of that?
I believe we do have a clip.
Yeah.
So
We're going to, let's watch the clip and then we can talk about that.
Let's take a look at the clip first and then we'll talk about it.
It's a great
Sounds
clip.
Like an
I've
idea.
written this story, and I want more than anything else this one wish for my song, because I sang it for my dad just a week before he passed on, and he liked it and he said he was going to be listening for it, and he didn't know he was going to pass the next week, and I didn't. And the song, it's like it was meant to be written, and I want to know, is there any future for it? Am I ever going to get anywhere with it, to have it recorded by anybody where it's going to be played on the radio?
Not until he learns a certain lesson. He has to own up to some of the things he's done.
My father? Oh, I don't understand what you mean.
Well,
I mean, he passed away. He was a very good man.
well, reincarnation.
But now, how does that affect my song, though?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well.
I was wondering, because I wrote the song and I sang it for him, but is there any hope for my song is anybody going to ever record it nationwide that it's going to be heard on the radio?
He'll be back, he'll reincarnate. And he probably, when did he die?
A year ago, November.
He probably hasn't come back yet in another life.
I don't think she understands.
She's wondering about her song. She wrote a song, and she wants to know if it's going to get recognition.
Your face during that clip, John, was priceless. How did you even know what to do? You were sort of, that was a really awkward spot. I mean, the poor woman asking the questions kept saying the same thing. And I don't know if Psychic Tita was having hearing problems. I don't really know, because it was almost like they were in parallel, different universes altogether.